All right, y'all. Time for 2024 Star Wars Masterwork 4-box number 22. Pick your letter style. We've got Alex P with G. Arturo has OPQ. Braden with S and T. Brandon N has B and D. Chris B with L. Chris M, EF. Jacob S, UVWYZ. Jeremy C with R. Jim W A. John W HI. Mark W JK. Matthew S, MN. Ryan V, all sketches. And Trey W with C. So sketches all go to the sketch spot. First letter on the card, name / title determines which spots get the card. I'll show an example here in a sec. And then autos go to the character first name. So Bix Colleen would go to B. The Mandalorian would go to T. As far as the other cards, so like the set name is separate from the card name, as some of you know. But for those of you that are wondering, sort of like the R2-D2 SPs, they would go to the title, not the set name, the title. So R2-D2's Droid Factory would go R. Protecting the Queen would go to P. Oil and Fire would go to O, of course. So those are just some examples there. Looking for card title. All the comics go to S because they're all titled Star Wars, so on and so forth. All right, let's do this. Thanks for filling up the Star Wars breaks, everybody. There's more Masterwork tomorrow night. After doing a few cases today, we're getting a little low on it. Don't have a ton of Masterwork left. You need to pull a 1 of 1 out of Masterwork tonight, though.
It was me and Sam that pulled the 101 3PO, was it?
I don't know. Got the Duchess. Comic cover to $2.99 going to S. That's nice. $2.99 Star Wars number 98. Harrison Dula on the blue parallel. Omega auto for O. Michelle Ang auto. And then, school cover. Ben Kenobi fights alone. We got a knife in their hand. Star Wars knife? Pacers doing game 1 well.
When was Lizzo in Star Wars?
She appeared in Mandalorian. Same episode as Jack Black and Christopher Lloyd, actually.
Oh, really?
Poggle the Lesser. Poggle the Lesser on the blue. Sketch. Oh, that's a Night Sister sketch. Dot work. The dot work is sick. Don Petticini?
I think so.
Is that what that says?
Yeah, I think so.
Dude, that is sick. The dot work on the Night Sister sketch?
So cool. We haven't seen one like that
Never
before.
seen a dot work sketch. Really, really cool. Yeah, look up Star Wars Night Sister on a Google search, and if you haven't seen them, and that's pretty sick. Have like the markings. They're from the same planet as the Darth Maul species.
Huh.
Very cool. They use the Force, but like Force witchcraft, kind of. So it's like different Force. I don't know how to describe it. I don't have eloquence when I speak. So let's keep it going. Star Wars comic cover, number 94. That's out of $2.99 on the rainbow. The foil there. Carson Teva on the blue. And a good hit for B. B seems to do really well here. You got a Bix Colleen auto.
Nice.
Adria Arjona. Arjona. Bix Colleen. Auto number to 99 on the blue. Good one for B. And Star Wars comic cover. Number 101. Rockets or Warriors? I'm going Rockets, Kenny. Going Rockets. Got Supreme Leader Snoke, Knee Numb, Taladurith Blue. Kylo Ren on the Rise of the Resistance relic piece here. Kylo Ren. And another number 30.
Think it's gonna be a 41-point game, Brandon?
don't know about 41 points. But I think Rockets take it. No GP2 is scary. Warriors really need Steph and Butler to just go crazy.
Jace coming in hot with a.
And the trash show. What's the trash show? Jace, you don't like any of the shows, though. Jace, do you like Star Wars? I'm curious. Half the time we bring it up, you hate it. Chancellor Palpatine, General Draven. Cy Snoodles on the blue. And a General Grievous autograph for G. Matthew Wood is General Grievous. Cupcake with wrapping on it.
Did you do that, Noah?
It's true. Yeah. The Admiral and the Jedi.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah, there's a whole sequence of series in the animated show where it kind of explains it. $2.99 behind the scenes. J.J. Abrams with John Boyega and Oscar Isaac going to Jay. Yaddle out of 50. We got Yaddle, everybody. Purple Yaddle. Iconic.
What is he from?
Yaddle, she is from the
Oh, so
prequels.
Oh.
Yeah. Yaddle. And a really cool Kylo sketch for the sketch spot.
Oh, that's sick.
Very sick. It's Zach, I always forget the name. Woolsey? Is it Woolsey or Woodsy? Looks like Woolsey. But yeah, this I don't know what you would call this style, but I recognize it when I see it. There's a you'll like search them on eBay and there's a lot that look like this. There was a Mandalorian one that ended I think last weekend that looked kind of like this.
It's a painting, isn't it? Some kind of paint.
There's some paint. It might be multi-medium. There's like marker, and I
Yeah.
think there's some paint on it too. Very cool. Zach Woolsey, Kylo sketch.
Splatter.
Yeah, there's like it's like Sharpie on the
Yeah.
helmet part, and then
It looks like they splattered the paint for the texture.
yeah, I don't do much art, so
No.
you're gonna have to just forgive me if I'm sound like an idiot. Riva, another behind the scenes at a $2.99 is J.J. Abrams and Adam Driver discuss a dark moment for Jay. Captain Bombardier, blue. And Wood autograph. It's going to be out of 10. It's Captain Phasma.
Nice.
Nice Wood card auto. Captain Phasma, Gwendolyn Christie. On the auto, 8 of 10. And then Wookiee Hunt.
I still want to know if that's real wood on there.
Hit on sequels and Acolyte. You don't hate on the prequels? I hate on the prequels. First two. Revenge of the Sith is fine. Wookiee Hunt. The $2.99 for W. Wookiee Hunt. Out of 50, Dedra Miro on the purple. Getting a lot of screen time in Andor. Hello, Vaughn. There you go, Dedra. BB-8 on the relic for B. And then Hunted by an Inquisitor.
Yeah, I had that game.
That's one of the things I said earlier, AJ. I was like, everybody hated the prequels when they first came out. All Star Wars fans hated them, but now Star Wars fans that are like in their 20s like them because they were the ones they watched when they were kids. It's pure nostalgia. That's all it is. Prequels are kind of doo-doo. Luke, Balin, Supreme Leader Snoke on the blue, and Major Bren Derlin for M. John Ratzenberger, M. Major Brenderlin. Comic cover. Han Solo looks like Arnold Schwarzenegger right there. Chewie, get out of the way. Get to the Millennium Falcon. That's what he said instead of get to the chopper if it was in Star Wars.
Yeah. Gotta get to them.
Get to the Millennium Falcon. Darth Vader. Oh my God. What is that I just saw? The $2.99 is a moment of a joy from Mark Hamill for A. Dude, this. Asajj Ventress in the blue. Look at this.
That is sick.
Look at this sketch. Wow. Luke raising the X-Wing.
Wow.
And the Dagobah swamp. You can see Yoda on the... This is gorgeous. You can see Yoda on the left. Oh my God. Ashley Marsh. I don't even want to touch the surface of it because it kind of goes all over. Oh my goodness. That is freaking incredible. My favorite sketch, even out of all the almanacs we saw, my favorite sketch so far of the entire of the day. Holy cow. Congratulations, Ryan V. That's ridiculous.
So sick, dude.
I promise you, it looks better in hand. I know it looks really cool on camera.
Yeah.
It looks better in hand.
It's like a photograph.
Dude, this thing is nuts. Oh my God. Wow. Scene sketches are underrated. A lot of times the big characters get sketched a lot. Scene sketches, holy crap, especially when done really well.
I like the scenes.
Wow, Ryan. Wow. I'm super, super jealous of that. Congratulations, man. Ryan Johnson and Mark Hamill there. It is painted, yeah. Man.
Yeah, that looks so much better in person. It looks amazing on there, but
God,
wait till
so
you
nice.
see it.
A lot of the painted sketches aren't super amazing. That's impressive. That's impressive. Poe Dameron, Zori Bliss.
Yeah, all the sketches are new.
Thigrin Don on the blue. Got a Keller and Beck autograph. Ahmed Best as Keller and Beck for K. Go K. And Discovered by Plo Koon for D. Yeah, they're all original one-of-ones, noob. I know I talked about the trash compactor one from last half case. I've never seen a sketch of the Dagobah X-Wing scene. Lock Dirt and Garazeb. Here's his whole name, Garazeb. Used to be Zeb. Going to G, though, Garazeb. R2-D2 blue collar match. And a Bendu auto, Tom Baker as Bendu for B. You can look up other sketch sales, noob. They're fairly, not like common, but you can find a ton of sketches that sell.
Yeah, there's a ton on eBay.
Yeah, you go by the subject and you go, like a lot of times, the artist. The artist is what really drives a lot of the value on sketches. And then obviously a good subject will do it. There's no perfect way for sketches, but yeah. Best way is just to auction it. I'm just kidding.
Yeah. No.
Careful auctioning sketches, though. Be careful with that.
Because you'll end up like Forrest and selling one for $0.25.
I didn't do that. It was not a sketch that I sold for $0.25.
Oh, no, it was a penny.
I did sell a card for a penny on eBay like 2 weeks ago. It was a number Prism Bam Adebayo, though. I was like, it's got to go for like $1. No. I wouldn't have auctioned it, but I was just like, I'm not going to do anything with this.
Yeah.
I should have just gave it to the shop, honestly. That's what I should have done. Malakili, Under Siege out of $2.99 for you. Under Siege. It's the very last season of Clone Wars animated. Anakin Skywalker green to 99. Older Hayden. And auto for T is the client. Werner Herzog as the client for T. And then Star Wars number 30. 99 cents, let it ride. It could be noob. It could be.
There's some of them that go for a lot more than that too.
Yeah, some go crazy, but sometimes see some really nice ones, and it's not like it's not like a super sought after artist. It's a little cheaper. So
Yeah.
if you're collecting a certain artist, it can get expensive, which some people do. Some people collect subjects, so some people collect like Luke sketches. $2.99 is a comic cover for S. Hu Yang on the blue. And that is the droid we're looking for, because it's a sketch.
Nice.
Really cool sketch there. Mike LaPeruta. I guess that's R5D. I only remember R5D4 because he's in Galactic Antiquities.
Yeah.
It's a droid. It's in Galactic Antiquities. Cool droid sketch. Like the detail on it. Pretty solid. And Luke Skywalker 4 Spirits. 2 in the case. L with the Luke Skywalker 4 Spirits. Good mini box. The modifier, Grogu, Tobias Beckett on the blue. Next auto, Enfys Nest, E, Aaron Kellyman auto. Enfys Nest. And Enter Snips, E. First appearance for Ahsoka in animated. The first episode, I think. Oh, that looks like newer animation. Never mind.
Bowman Trooper.
What about Jack Porkins sketches? Remember the Porkins sketch we had in Almanac episode 1? Dude, that sketch was so great. Kylo Ren. Grand Admiral insert. It's going to go to A perfect opportunity out of $2.99. There's our trap. Admiral Akbar to $99.
Get this guy out of here.
And General Hux. Relic for G. And then a Thrawn insert is hijacked by Purgil. The space whales. Space whales, pretty cool.
What about Space Dolphins?
Haven't seen him yet. Maybe they'll be in Ahsoka season 2.
I like dolphins better.
Well, fine. What about Space Megalodon? Down to 8 on helmets and 12 on optic, everybody.
Let's go, guys.
Teams on sale on optic. Yeah, Stefan, dude, the Avila sketches are funny because he'll just be like, yeah, tiny little droid on this gigantic sketch card. Luke Skywalker, 4 Spirits, numbered cards, Admiral Akbar, Anakin, Dedra, Yaddle, Relic, General Hux, BB-8, Kylo Ren. Sketches, man, sketches went crazy here. Got a droid sketch like R5D4, some sort of astromech droid. A Kylo sketch. A probably Mother Talzine sketch here. The dot work. Autos, Enfys Nest, The Client, Bendu, Keller and Beck, Major Brenderlin, General Grievous, Omega. To 99 is Bix Colleen. And a wood auto of Captain Phasma. And then the Dagobah scene sketch here. Just so nice. By Ashley Marsh. Huge congrats to the sketch spot. I'm very, very jealous of that one. Hope you enjoy that, though. That's sick. Moving on to 4 box number 23.